of course, we have the 1-inch doorstop. I'll go ahead and pass this around. You guys have probably all seen this. The 1-inch doorstop allows us to send out our frame without an overhead closure prep. You don't need that with us, right? Because it's going to go through there and then through our extrusion, and that's plenty to hold that in there for years and years and years, which you probably already know. Then of course we have the heaviest hinge backer in the business. If you look at that, pass that up. I'm going to pass this one. Or should we have? We can do it all the same way.
Pass this down that way.
Yeah. And we can do miter corners, and we can do double egress frames.
We'll do the miters. I don't like doing the miters.
It's an extra.
Well, it takes more time than fact, but more importantly, the fat part of the frame is always up there at that corner of the head. And if the wall is fat at all, it's really hard to get those miters to line up and not have one protrude over the other. The butt joint is a much more forgiving joint on it.
So yes, we provide the extra 1/8 of an inch, but great, you screw down the walls, that's all nice and tight, and then you have the 5-inch exactly at the head. Well, that's going to be a little bit splayed out after you tighten down everything else. And if you got butt corners, square corners, hey, no big deal, it all lines up just fine. But you get those miters, and then you get just that little bit of a can't splay on it. Which
Our competitors do the miters because if they don't do the miter, you have to notch their trim.
Yep.
That's exactly why they do it. And they push that as being the thing to have, but it's not.
Right, and if you're looking there on that sample, you'll see that our trim leg is actually clearing the clip, so we don't have to notch the trim. We didn't even know it was an issue until whenever.
Yeah, we were at a meeting like this and said, man, you don't have to notch your trim. Yeah, you don't. Why? Everybody else you have to notch their trim. That's a big deal to guys in the field.
Right. So if you get stock links or anything, ours is just cut up the square pieces and install it. No big deal. But if you got
that's a picture of that closure attached to the stop there.
Yeah. And
Oh, I get it.